I wonder I wonder if that's recording.
Are we live? Are we going?
I think so. Yeah, everything's on, man.
Well, we didn't do no intro music or
surprise.
Just break face.
Well, we haven't technically started yet.
Oh,
technically.
Okay, technically.
Because I got to do the mark thing. That way I can sync the video and the audio up. Because my PC died, people. That's why this show has been lacking. I'm sorry. My PC died. I'm working with a Mac, so I'm dealing with different programs and just fucking frustration.
Fuck you, Steve Jobs. You fucker. Oh, well, I need some money, by the way.
Yeah.
How about a loan?
Hey, Steve, I need money. Jobs, though, not this Steve.
Right.
Hey, welcome to Breakface, you sexy fucking Homo sapiens.
Yeah.
What the fuck? We didn't do a show last week because of the thing I was just talking about. Like
technical malfunction.
Yeah, I'm dealing with new equipment and just it's fucking frustrating.
Yeah. No more vodka for you, Titty.
That's a good thing because I don't like vodka. Vodka's it tastes like fucking weird water.
Too many pulls off the big bottle over there, you know.
Oh, I got this.
What is it, Jameson or whatever it is?
I got a fucking little flask of Jameson that I've been pulling on. Sweet. So it's just a little one though. I'm trying to be conservative and not a total fucking alcoholic fuckbag. So.
That's right.
But
what's that?
Alcoholic fuckbag. Oh,
come.
It's okay. We're live now. You come on in. Have a seat. You can be our behind the scenes person.
Right.
You can fucking look shit up for us. Like, you can be Jamie, like from Joe Rogan's show. You can be our Jamie. Yeah, because he sits there and he's like blah blah blah, and he'll think of something. He'll be like, "Hey, look up that thing with the stuff," and then. So you're our new Jamie, and I'll be Joe Rogan. I'll be Joe. You be Rogan.
But. He's funny as fuck.
Dude, he is.
I haven't seen his stuff in quite a while. We follow on Instagram and stuff, but I agree with his views, and he's a good announcer and a good comedian, and you know,
and not to mention Fear Factor host. He was the best one.
Oh my God!
I think they tried to revive Fear Factor with Ludacris, and it's just not the same.
No. That show was nuts. I couldn't eat that stuff.
I mean.
Fuck that.
I would give it a shot. I ain't saying that I would not succeed.
You put a live scorpion in your mouth for $100,000?
For $100,000 live scorpion? Probably not.
Yeah.
Probably not.
That would hurt.
I would like to think I would,
would that
suck
hurt
it
like
up.
Fuck?
It would, fuck yeah, it would hurt.
Hey, maybe we could Google a picture of somebody who's been stung in the face.
Yeah, look up
an image.
Scorpion sting to the face.
Oh.
Go, new Jamie.
That's a break face if I ever heard one.
Right? Fucking scorpion sting to the face. If that doesn't say break face, I don't know what does.
Welcome to Breakface, Arizona style.
Right? Hey, my mother-in-law lives in Arizona. We could have her ship us a couple scorpions, and you and I can eat them.
Right.
For free.
The diamondback rattle.
Ugh. Yeah. I think that we should start doing that. We should just start doing random weird
lone eagle
like food challenges on each other.
Oh shit, there's buzzards circling already. God damn.
Oh shit!
I always wanted to cut one of those cactuses with one of them ninja swords. You know, I don't know why.
Really?
I'm weird.
I have a katana sitting back there. All we got to do is buy a cactus.
They're like, I don't know, state protected, maybe federally protected. I don't know. You're not supposed to, because it takes them like 150 years to get that big or whatever.
Huh?
So, look. We have found Breakface.
That's not a scorpion. What the hell is that thing?
I don't know.
We'd have no way to show it.
It's just picture Janet Reno coming at you in a negligee, and that's how frightening that is.
I don't know if you can see that. I'll try to zoom in on it in post edit here, but that dude has got a. Okay, I guess the problem I would have is I would not want something with more than. We'll go 4 legs because, every once in a while your dog jumps off your fucking head while you're watching a movie. Anything with more than 4 legs, I don't want that shit on my face. So I don't know if I could do the scorpion thing. That actually, when I watched Fear Factor, those were the challenges I
they get in a tub full of them.
Yeah, they put you in a tub and they're like, okay, now we're just gonna dump 50 pounds of fucking
pissed off scorpions on you.
Oh, there's some tarantulas too.
Try not to move.
And tarantulas, I hear they're really sweet creatures, but fuck that. I don't want one of those crawling anywhere near me.
Oh my God.
Hell no. I see a daddy long legs that's too big, and I'm like, bitch, I will burn my house down just to kill you. Fuck that.
Well, there's the fear factor.
Yeah, I guess so.
Right?
Yeah, I mean,
You
the title is definitely apropos for the content. Don't get any ideas that we're actually going to break our fucking faces. That's not why this
I'm not
show is
eating
about.
gross shit or getting covered in snakes
No.
anytime soon either.
I do actually have Bean Boozled. Do you know what that is?
No. What is that?
So 1,000
Bean
episodes ago for Breakface, we did it, and it's basically 2 jelly beans that look identical, but one will be like buttered popcorn, and the other one will be like moldy cheese, and it's kind of like a jelly bean roulette. So maybe next week we'll do that. You game?
yeah. I mean,
because the
I'm
one
still
I
trying
have
to-
has new flavors.
I'm still trying to form a mental image of that. I mean,
So it's just they're jelly beans.
2 jelly beans.
2 jelly beans. They
and
look identical, but one it could be boogers and lime.
because they can flavor it with just about anything.
just about anything.
Right.
And
right.
I
Oh,
tell
okay.
you what, the mold,
I didn't know that until recently. In
the
Dirty
mold,
Jobs.
and the vomit ones are probably the
Oh.
fucking worst. Because the mold one, I swear to God, they must have put dry spores of something in there because it actually feels and tastes like mold. Like
yeah.
your mouth
Yeah,
gets
yeah.
all like dried out. You're like,
Yeah.
"Ugh."
Yeah. Mike Rowe on Dirty Jobs did an episode of that. They went into the factory and had the guy whip up, a new flavor. And I guess, it was like funky old tennis shoe smell or something. I don't know. Anyway.
How do you eat funky tennis shoe smell?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
I don't know. But, he thought up the grossest thing. And they, sure enough, I guess, you could look that episode up, I guess.
We
I'm
went-
a Mike Rowe fan, He's a good
Oh,
guy.
Mike Rowe, Dirty Jobs, or
Yeah.
He's a badass, and he's
Yeah.
he's a good voice for the nation too. If you ever watch some of his, he has very good views about the working class man, and obviously because he was
I think he should
putting himself right in the middle
run
of
for
that
office.
shit.
Run for office, Mike.
There you go, Mike. We actually went on vacation once, and we got to tour the Jelly Belly factory.
Sweet.
And you're going through and you're watching how they make all the jelly beans, and there's all the machines, and it was almost like Willy Wonka's fucking chocolate factory. Well, at one point in the tour, they talk about the Harry Potter jelly beans, and that's where this whole thing kind of came from. Like Harry Potter in the movies, he's like, oh, this one tastes like boogers. Well, they have this stop, and they're like, oh, we got some mystery jelly beans for people to try. Any volunteers? And we were kind of at the front, so I was all, bam, I'll do it. And then me and this guy go up, and what did he get? Do you remember what the other guy got? I don't. I got dog food. It was. He got something. He got something yummy like peppermint sauce, and I got fucking dog food. And I was just like,
You wanted to eat
I
dog
know.
food. That's like a Freudian
dogs eat
slip.
this shit. Your ass probably tastes better. That's why you're constantly licking your ass and whatnot. Jesus, dog food is fucking terrible.
Somebody had to sample the dog food in order to get the jelly
Exactly.
bean to copy it. Yeah.
Can you imagine that's like on your resume? Like, what was your last job? Oh, I tasted just rancid bullshit for this jelly bean company.
I licked fisherman's shoes for Jelly Bellies.
And the worst part of that job is that you ate the dog food.
Oh.
Then you got to eat the goddamn jelly beans until they actually taste like dog food. Yeah. Fuck. Oh, that is just too much.
Marsupial cronium.
Like, can I be a
magnate.
marijuana tester?
Yeah,
This
yeah.
one doesn't taste right. Let me try that
let's
again.
have-
No, here, have a dog food jelly bean, dickweed. Fuck.
Here's some pig balls. Taste that,
Don't give them any ideas, man. That's all we need is fucking pig ball jelly beans.
Oh man, them things, those big boars are walking. They're like a boss, man. I'm telling you, that's a wag right there. Like a fucking boss. You ever seen a 400-pound boar? My grandfather was a farmer, so he'd raise a couple of pigs. We had cherry trees and pecan trees and 5 acres of watermelons. And anyway, he raised a couple of pigs, and when they were little, you could get on their backs and ride them. Hold on to their ears. And
I remember riding the greased pig as a kid at a rodeo. So yeah,
it
they
was
were
something like
little,
that. But you couldn't hold on to them. You know, they were just too. Even when they're small, they're very powerful. But when they got bigger, you didn't even want to get in the pen with them because they could really fuck.
They fucking crush you.
Yeah, they got nuts the size of cantaloupes. You don't fuck with them.
So are they like Stegosaurus when they fight? Then they just fucking whip their ass in around with these huge balls, and you're like, no, they're just flying at your head.
God. Pigs have teeth, you know, and they have them hooves, and you know, and 400 pounds of pissed off. And
best way to hide a body is to fucking throw it with a pit of fucking starving pigs, right?
Exactly. Don't feed the pigs for a couple of days.
Everything
that will do it.
Ugh.
I guess another way
We're
is
gonna start keeping pigs out back.
if you know your mafia.
I got a few people that need to be et. I'm just kidding. I don't have any pigs.
I got a shovel and an alibi, so don't fuck with me.
Oh, it's 3 words. Yeah, it's 3 words you should know in Alaska if you're ever gonna murder anyone or do something really stupid. Pre-dug hole.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, because the ground is frozen for the majority of the year, so you could be like, I already got a hole. Just kick some snow on it.
Get your killing preparations over in July, folks. That's
no joke, too.
That's right. Do it when
That's
the
how
ground
the Butcher
is
Baker
soft.
got caught. That dumb shit.
And you know, run it through your sluice box. You might get some gold out of the deal,
or a tooth,
whatever. Right? A mastodon tooth or something. It's a ancient criminal site.
What you got there is a
crime site.
Frozen chunk of poopy. Oh my God!
You went to school to learn that, huh?
Joe Derte was my teacher.
Oh, that was a fucking hilarious movie, was it not?
Oh my God, yeah. Underrated as fuck. Definitely a cult classic. Yeah. I got me a meteor. No, what you got yourself is a frozen chunk of poopy. That's a peanut. So that brings us to our next segment about vapor trails and jets. They're poisoning the atmosphere and they're taking you out. GMOs. They're murdering your children. Don't get vaccinated. Walk off a ledge like the other lemmings. Okay. Dun, 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 more you know.
We're back from commercial break.
Yeah. Every once in a while, you got to get serious, you know? You can't be joking all the time.
Right.
Ugh.
Oh, yeah. Did you tell your story about Hawaii?
Oh, my God. So,
No, we didn't. Okay, yeah.
Basically, if you ever, look up in Webster's dictionary, laziest motherfuckers on the planet, it would be Hawaiian realtors.
Oh.
It would be, yeah. It would be, anyway, I...
Did you just selectively...
Yeah, I
Cast as a
categorized
whole
all of them. I know, yeah. I categorized all of them. Now I'm going to be a homophobe or a bigot or something.
Breakface would like to fakely apologize to all of its Samoan listeners.
Yeah. No, fuck your...
No one's safe here. I don't give a shit. I'm sorry.
No, they were...
You don't like it to listen.
So you make up your mind to buy this property finally, and you narrow it down to the island and the neighborhood, and then finally the property. And I lost one earlier this week. It was a nice corner lot, and just because they couldn't manage to call me back, and I'm just kind of buzzled, because the property is starting to pick up over there finally because of the Trump effect. So go ahead.
If you lived in Hawaii and it doesn't matter what job you had, would you want to do shit anyway? You live in Hawaii.
I understand.
There's waves and things over there.
It's totally part of the culture. They're on Hawaii. It's called Hawaiian time.
And that's what you want in on.
They're yeah. I'm going to go do the same thing.
So, yeah.
But see, I'm retired, and the total lack of professionalism, it gets bad. One lady who lived in the park 2 streets over and is a realtor wouldn't drive there and get out of her car and tell me what she sees. She wouldn't drive there. The listing agent wouldn't call the owner and ask the owner, hey, is there giant cracks in the back of the property? Because that happens when that lava cools. Some places there are entrances to caves in some of this property. Maybe a large portion of the property is just unusable for 20-foot cracks that are 5 foot wide and shit. It happens.
Nobody wants a 5 foot wide crack. Nobody.
I'd sell crack, but I only have one.
Right.
So I need it. So.
Well, so I guess my question is, I understand Hawaiian time, but Hawaiian time costs money.
They got to eat. Yeah,
it really does. It's not a cheap place to live.
They got to eat, and I literally could not find an agent. I mean, I talked to 5 of them while I attempted to contact 5. Number 3 and number 5 never called me back.
Did you hear your timbre just kick up?
Yeah, damn,
there it is.
Hey, that's sexy, mama, right there. Luther Vandross.
You sound sexy. You know you're right in the spot.
Oh,
continue, sir.
Leave it to Chris to get you to the spot.
I'm getting juicy over here.
We're gonna file sexual harassment charges on the microphone now,
right?
So
look at it.
Yeah,
it's so phallic.
I gotta apologize for the earthquake earlier in the week, folks. I had a zipper malfunction, and I want you to know the quake was immediately charged with sexual harassment. So, sorry,
dude. Could you imagine that? You're fucking zipping up from going to the bathroom, and the new 64 quake hits like a 9.3. You're like dip dip dippity. Oh my god! You're like Franks and Beans. Fuck.
I'm calling the ACLU.
All right. A little bit of randomness. Back to Hawaii.
Misguided fools. So
we're the best.
Basically, because I'm a small fry, I'm not buying $1 million home in Kona.
You're just looking for a little piece, right?
Well, don't we all want a little piece? But it's $20,000.
Wink, wink, motherfuckers.
It's $20,000, and I'm sorry, that's a lot of money to me, and I just want to know that it's is it okay? And we tried to cover all the bases. When I was talking to the listing agent, I says, so can we get a drone? And maybe I think $400. I'm like, I'm not going to pay somebody $400 for you to do your job. That's part of your job.
Right.
A lot of listings already have aerial pictures.
Mm-hmm.
She's just as a terrible agent, And she wouldn't even drive to the property and just look out her car window and tell me what she sees.
And I'm going to guess that
was too much.
That's probably indicative of agents there. So switching agents would probably do you no good.
Well, like I say, I attempted to contact 5 of them today, and number 3 and number 5, I still haven't heard back from them. So, and the ones I did talk to, they were just too. They just didn't want to. Just didn't even want to mess with it. I'm such a small fry that they. One guy that was helpful to me. He was on the Kona side, and I says, hey, look, I got money in hand. There's no financing to it. I'm a cash in hand buyer. I'm motivated. I've narrowed it down to the property. I'm ready to make an offer. Would you be my represent me? He said, nah, it cost me money.
Really?
Yeah, he said it would end up, because he lives on the other side of the island, that it would end up costing him $150. And I'm going, okay, not like I couldn't pay you the $150, but whatever.
Don't go during rush hour.
You'll show up over there. I've been hunting for years. In 2013, I bought a place, and I thought this nightmare was over and it's a done deal. But I came home and we got a call from the title company, and they had found liens on the property.
Yeah, you've mentioned this before to me.
Yeah, it is nuts. It's like the universe is steering you. It's like for some reason the universe is saying, Steve, you're not going to the Big Island, you fuck. And it's
that's when you look that shit in the face and you say, I'll find another island. You fuck.
That's okay, because I'd rather live on Kauai anyway.
There you go. So is it you're looking on the Big Island? Then?
Yeah, what's the only affordable? They have 3-acre lots for $20,000 all day, 15, 20 all day. There's hundreds of them. But the problem is you're such a small fry, and they're so A, busy, and B, lazy. They just really don't want to, unless you call them up. Pretty much what I'd had to have done was call them up and say, good morning, Your Highness. May I please wire you $20,000 immediately? And if you'll give me your banking account routing number, I will instantly, Your Highness, make this money appear in your account for
even better
speaking with me and going through the massive effort of answering your phone.
Even better, I will Western Union the money down there. I will have a small, delicate, of age boy with immaculate pecs come and rub your feet and or any other body part you would like. Please, I just want some fucking property. Yes. So it's what if you were like, I want 4 lots?
Frustrating.
I want all 4. So you bumped it up to almost $100,000. Would they be interested then?
I don't know.
Or would they still be like, no, it's gonna cost me $400 to go on this island and surf before I come home later?
Yeah,
boo.
It's been nuts. The last time I was there, I was looking at this property, and I wanted the realtor that I used in 2013. to come walk the property with me, so I don't get shot by the owner. I mean, I don't, you know what I mean. And
He'd have to take his flip flops off. That's bullshit, sir.
And he lived in the same subdivision, and it was quitting time, and he was on his way home, and so all he had to do was literally stop by, would see me on his way home, and
make a little detour,
and he wouldn't do it. He wouldn't do it.
Good God,
you know, and
maybe they don't like money.
I don't.
Realtors on Hawaiian Islands.
I don't know what it was.
Wow.
I mean, you know, it's strange, but you know, I got a tight butt, and Woody was gay, so I don't know what the hell. But I don't know. But anyway,
that's all speculation in my eyes. I don't know.
Wait a minute.
Hold on.
Information.
I'm
shouldn't have gone there.
He does, in fact, have a butt.
We can confirm.
I'm not critiquing said butt. Oh my gosh. What else has been going on? So we didn't have a show last week, so there's actually a lot of shit to talk about. Like, what about what is this? The molar bear.
Read it.
The molar bear fighting against enamel cruelty. What the fuck? Thanks, dude. Jimmy, or what was the name of the Joe Rogan's assistant? I don't even remember now. She's the new whatever. But no,
the new Jill. Oh, was that what it was? I don't know.
Jamie. That was his name.
You're
the new Jamie. Thank you, new Jamie. The molar bear. Fighting against enamel cruelty. Okay.
What you got there is a little piece of white poop.
Jesus. Oh my God. So this morning I'm leaving for work. And I park in a carport out behind the property because my wife is lovely enough to let me have a studio in my garage. But the caveat is she gets to park her car in here. So I get to park outside. But at least it's covered. So I'm leaving this morning. And my daughter also parks in the carport. And magpies have recently started to kind of hang out in the carport. I don't know. I've lived here for 3 years. They never did it before.
Delinquents.
Yeah, just they're doing drugs. They're just
stealing
black tar heroin in my fucking rafters.
Stealing shiny shit.
I'm pulling out, and I just glance over at my daughter's car, and there is a 2-inch high pile of bird shit on her hood. And I'm just like, well, that's going to make her mad. I'm out of here. After I checked mine, I'm like, wait, is there anything on my hood? Fuck that.
Don't laugh because it might be on you too,
yeah,
right?
it's going to, it's just, now it's going to happen because I talk shit about it.
So the magpie made a mud pie.
Magpie to mud pie
yeah.
in probably less than 3 seconds, I'm going to guess. I imagine they shit fast, because they fly and all.
That's, yeah.
But, so, we haven't had a show for a couple weeks. And you and I, when you got here, we just I mentioned it. Oh shit! It finally looks like California is going to fall off or burn off the map. Yeah. And I know that sounds terrible. I don't want anyone to get hurt. I hope everyone that's involved is okay. But
right. We are not laughing at these people losing their
no,
homes.
hell
Let's
no.
get that
no.
straight first off.
However, with the antics and the shenanigans that the state of California pulls.
Yeah. I read all over the internet when Texas was hit with Harvey, they were laughing and calling that a revenge for voting for Trump.
Right.
I mean, these are sick, vengeful people that were laughing. So now that Southern California is on fire, I've yet to see one conservative on anywhere on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook say, "Oh, good, that's what you get for
right." That's what you
voting
get
for Obama.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's two different types of people here.
Yeah, they took it one step further though. They said that Trump made the hurricanes go
there. Yeah, it was Trump's fault. The hurricanes.
If that motherfucker could control the weather, do you think he'd be the president of the United States? Just curious.
Yeah.
He'd probably be the president of the world.
Trump let Harvey hit Texas on
just
purpose.
Let it
because they voted for him, and that makes total liberal sense.
Hey, that hair can only do so much. It can't stop fucking hurricanes.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure. But I mean, honestly, it's terrible what's happening in California, but it's almost, dare I say, biblical. Like earthquakes and fucking fires,
self-inflicted.
And Napa Valley just burned up earlier this year, did it not?
That's been going on. When I was stationed in California and at Monterey in the 80s, it caught on fire too. They had we went up to Pacific Palisades and stuff around their fancy homes, and it Black Hills. So every year it catches on fire, and
I mean, like Alaska, we have fires up here all the time, every summer.
And it's a combination of, they've been in a drought for a long time, the Santa Ana winds and blah, blah, blah. But it's also, they have some freaking arsonist who set these fires.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
Is it proven now?
Every year.
Every year?
Well, there's too many of them this year that you can't keep up. I mean, the fires jump sometimes, for even a few miles. But
yeah,
you go from in L.A. to San Diego in same day, anyway, they've got... I think
some of those pictures, though, like there's
some arsonists that are setting these fires on purpose.
Probably.
Yeah. They coddle criminals. We all know Kate. Hey, justice for Kate, Freaking San Francisco.
Right.
You saw that in California, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you pull the trigger and someone dies, you're at least guilty of manslaughter, at least, in my opinion. You got the pistol in your hand, you pull the trigger, and whether you meant to or not, somebody died, and you should at least
you would think that
at least Well,
my mom had a friend back in the day who was driving, lost control of her car, and this guy happened to be walking through the ditch, not on either side of the highway, but right through the middle of the two sides of the highway, and she lost control of her car, and happened to go into the ditch right where that guy was and hit him.
Wow!
And she got charged with manslaughter and put in prison.
Wow!
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So, when is the law okay to use and when is it not? I mean, what the fuck?
It doesn't seem to function with any common sense. That's for sure.
No.
There should be
think it would.
Standard. If you do A, we're going to do B, but it doesn't work that way.
No, it's like if you're going to do A, we're going to do B. But then someone somewhere is going to find a way to figure out
sometimes
C through
we're gonna,
Z.
Yeah, sometimes we're going to let you go with H or I, one of the two. It depends. If you're wealthy, well, you just go right to Z. So
Which is
you're just
zoo sex.
I don't know. You're out of there.
You just get sexed in a zoo by some fucking angry gorilla, you fucking asshole. Just straight to Z, motherfucker. That's what it should be.
Or Jim Tom with the broom handle in the kitchen. Watch out. That rolling pin from Bubba.
Is that like a new, we can make
You don't
our
want
own,
the rolling pin.
We can make our own Clue game. Remember Clue?
Oh, Colonel Mustard did it in the
with
studio.
We'll make our own.
Professor Plum got jacked with the lead pipe.
Can we hear you? Yes, Jamie, we can hear you. Have you looked anything up interesting for us? No. This is our marketing manager, by the way.
Okay.
Breakface marketing manager, and she can't even look up funny shit for us. We got Molar Bear.
She's getting adequately lubed up. I see from that.
Let
wine.
That's.
Is that wine?
Oh, let me see.
Is that what it is?
Let me show the world here.
What does
She
it
did.
say?
She naughty and nice.
Well,
It says or.
Naughty. Oh,
wait. Well, that's
wait a
no
minute.
fuck. We have to guess. There you go. Naughty or nice. That's her. That's her Christmas. We actually store these throughout the year, and we only pull them out for Christmas. I'm gonna go with naughty since.
So what are you
since
drinking over
new
here?
Jamie is my wife. I want you to be naughty tonight. Be like a Sour Patch Kid. First you're naughty, then you're nice. Or sour. I don't know. Whatever the fucking slogan for Sour Patch Kids is.
it's so nice when you're naughty.
Yes,
There you go.
that's
There you
it.
go.
Breakface. We're so nice when we're naughty.
Yes,
I like that. That's our new slogan.
That's right.
Holy fuck. We are on fire
We
tonight,
we need
people. Not just California,
we,
but us too.
we needed a slogan. We were sloganless,
We were sloganless.
which is like being ballless, I guess. I mean, if you don't have a slogan, who the fuck are you? You
That's
know?
true. You're no one. If you have no balls,
You're
just a eunuch.
Did you see they're now putting? It's no longer female and male. Now they're putting X on the.
I
birth
did. I posted
certificates.
that on our Facebook
Was that
page.
You? Was that you where I saw that?
We're Breakface. There's only 2 people that can post on there. So
out of freaking control, man.
Yeah.
All in the name of what, political correctness, or
is it political correctness, or just because, like, okay,
you can't tell the difference between a penis and a vagina, and I'm supposed to comply with your ex?
No.
shit? I mean,
They can. I'm assuming that they can tell the difference because if they had a baby and it didn't come out of a test tube or a surrogate, they actually had to put their parts together. So if new
heaven forbid that happened.
I know if new Jamie and me, we were to have a baby and we're like, oh shit, it's a girl. we wanted a boy. Then we can do X and then decide later. Like, what the fuck is that? It doesn't make any sense.
We'll just raise her as a boy and really fuck her up. And, you know, by the time
are you actually raising her as a boy, or are you just?
By the time
she just has yellow clothes.
By the time
it has yellow clothes for the rest of its life, and it's like, why do I always have to wear yellow? Because we don't know if you're a boy or a girl. But I have a vagina. Oh well, come on. It's out of control. It's crazy. And what state is trying to do that? It's Washington, I think. I think it's Washington.
Is it?
Yeah. So it's kind of scary to have that much fucking crazy close to us. You know, they're the closest state to us because we're not connected to the contiguous 70,000 states.
They do some.
Well,
crazy,
we're a nation of 54 states.
They do some crazy stuff.
That just fucking blows me away.
Don't get your kids inoculated, but then they'll stick botulism in their face and pay somebody to do it. A lot of money. So
is that botulism?
Botox? That's botulism.
That is, yeah, you're right. Yeah, that is.
And they do it in their face, and they pay somebody a lot of money to do it. So
they can look like this. Like,
here's the thing, you know, about the shots. If they work, then what are you worried about? If you have your kid vaccinated, then what do you know, if they work, what are you worried about?
I don't know.
And if you don't want to have your kid vaccinated, then, you know, you get, you know, you're running the risk and you're taking all the, you know, it's all on you then, you know, I mean.
Exactly. So
now
you don't vaccinate your kid against one of these diseases that you're recommended to vaccinate against. Then your kid gets that. Then I'm assuming that some way or how you're getting to keep your kid alive or get them well through some sort of program or whatever, when you could have just prevented it all to begin with. Well, I do wonder though, like I was vaccinated my whole life growing up.
That's what's
wrong
wrong
all
with you.
the vaccines.
Yeah.
I know, right?
You have autism.
I'm still alive. I don't look my age and I feel fucking great. So, don't vaccinate your kids. You know, you got to wonder, you know, is the chemical makeup the same, whatever, but it's a disease, right? You're vaccinating against the disease. But people have it in their minds that they're vaccinating against the disease and they're throwing extra things in there. I
don't know. I mean, the studies, some studies, I don't know, it depends on who you are. They show, you know, high levels of autism after getting their inoculations.
So they're fine.
It could be. I don't, you know, I know they're
fine. Then they get and then they become autistic.
Yeah. That's happened in thousands and thousands of cases.
Okay,
and
I do actually recall reading something about that.
The Center of Disease Control admitted putting cancer in the polio vaccinations from 1950 all the way to 68, 69, 68 is when they stopped you know, that big polio vaccination.
Oh yeah, the waffle.
Right. Yeah, they admitted to putting the cancer virus in that. So millions of people.
Ugh.
So
just New Jamie, have you had one of those?
What year were you born? Oh, they quit.
Yeah, New Jamie's young and hot.
They quit.
That's her radio name now. You're New Jamie. You have to be at every podcast, though.
Whoa, Jamie's crying. Yeah. Oh. Jamie wouldn't say all right. She knew we'd forget her.
Dang. Okay. I'm gonna have to look the lyrics of that. That sounded kind of bad.
She
said it wasn't all right, but she won't remember. Roofies.
Is it rude to just toss a roofie into someone's mouth while they're talking?
Maybe.
Is that
maybe?
Is that like the etiquette?
No, actually,
the etiquette police will come out. And
I don't think that's rude. I think if you throw a roofie in their mouth and then follow that with a Plan B pill, maybe you're pushing the lines of decency.
Bill Cosby, go make me a drink, you bitch.
Right? This pudding pop tastes funny, Bill. That's just the roofies and Plan B.
Oh, Dr. Huxtable.
Oh, that poor fucker.
Golly.
So yeah, I mean,
another week of an avalanche of sexual harassment, and I'm over here waiting my turn. I mean, goddamn. I mean, I go out to the TSA and I'm just like, I can't even get a free groping, you know. Shit. That's pretty bad.
Sir, do you have any metal objects on your body? Because the radar's going crazy. Nope. Sure don't.
I had just this bomb dick.
Sir, put your pants back on. Why are you bending over?
Please leave.
Do you even have a ticket?
Please leave.
Why are you here? Oh, the TSA dating site must be amazing.
Cheap thrills at the airport on Saturday night.
That's right.
In Alaska.
What I want you to do, you go to the airport, 8:15. Flight from Anchorage to Tacoma. Ask for Cheryl.
Wink, nod, wink, nod.
She is investigatory. Wink, if you know what I mean. She's very thorough.
We love thorough. Thorough.
We love thorough. So yeah, you said sexual allegations are again coming out this week. Who's on the chopping block now?
Oh my God, another congressman. He resigned. Get this. He resigned.
Okay, new Jamie.
Apparently, the allegations is some sort of uncomfortable conversation that he had with these interns 20 years ago or whatever about being a surrogate mother. Not that he was asking them to be a surrogate mother for him and his wife, but that if they would ever be interested in doing such a thing. And it, of course, is an uncomfortable conversation, and he admitted that right off the bat.
Weird
but
orientation.
Now he's resigning, and I guess his wife is in the hospital. I'm trying to remember his name. So I mean, congressmen and senators are just
he's
left
a Republican.
And right. He is a Republican, and that's
I do remember reading that. Yeah, he's
trying to remember his name, but I thought that was kind of ridiculous.
And that's actually. That one is not nearly as racy or scathing as some of the other ones out there either.
They're grabbing their ass and stuff. I mean, they're kissing them, forcibly kissing women and stuff.
There's one guy who was forcing somebody up against a wall and groping them.
Right.
Rubbing his, if I remember the quote, rubbing his genitalia along their butt crack. Or maybe that wasn't the quote.
Conyer, he resigned. You come in the office, the guy ain't got no pants on. Your 20-year-old intern going, what the fuck? So
hey, dictation has many meanings, I guess.
Wait a minute. When did I pass Boardwalk and go to Baltic Avenue? What happened here, man?
You want me to do what for what?
Not with those bed bugs.
No.
So, yeah, they're dropping like flies over this stuff, and some of it is, legitimate. I mean, in Franken's case, there was absolute proof. He admitted it right away.
Yeah, and I was going to say it's on both sides of the aisle.
Pictures just, well, with Moore, the Democrats quickly point at Moore, and I'm like, hey, if Moore did that stuff they're saying, by all means, he should drop out. However, I'm still waiting for some proof.
And he hasn't dropped out. He's sticking to his guns.
Lo and behold, the yearbook lady that was bringing all the accusations and hired the prior attorney Allred, she admitted she forged it.
Oh.
It was admitted fake. And all 5 of Roy Moore's accusers worked for the Clintons.
What?
The Democratic Party.
Are you serious?
Yeah, exactly. Oh. And these allegations are 40 years old, and they come up right before an election in a state that could go either way.
So they're connected to Clinton. Oh, see,
so
it's
a total hit piece on Roy Moore. I'm not a Republican. I'm not taking sides, but I'm telling you, I can smell it a mile away. It's a total hit piece on Judge Moore.
And the fact that they're tied to the Clintons, and the Clintons are already, Hillary for sure. Bill, we already know about that smooth motherfucker.
Chester in chief. There you go.
Yeah. How much more do they want to, stop?
Well, it's usually
stop. Hillary, it's done, girl. You just fucking.
They're just
rub your dusty ass vagina on Bill and just shut the fuck up. Was that sexist and gross? I'm probably gonna go to jail now too.
The thought of her vagina. I was over here.
It's like a moldy fucking bean boozled jelly bean.
Hey, you know what never come up during that whole blowjob thing under Clinton's pregnancy was.
The fact that Hillary was in the room.
Well,
sorry, go.
Secret Service
jerking it. Ooh, yeah, go, Bill, go. Bill, he's our man. If he can't do it, Monica can.
Yeah. So, they never did talk about her putting out. I mean, damn, does she suck dick or not? I mean, if the woman's a lesbian, like as some people suggest,
who's that?
And poor Bill ain't getting any.
Are you talking about Hillary?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't. Of course, I don't know. I don't even want to think about that. I mean, I know that when you have an erection lasting longer than 4 hours, they show you a picture of her at the hospital. So that's the thought of her coming at you in a negligee, just somehow with that look, and. That will kill your erection immediately.
There's some free medical advice from Breakface. If you ever have an erection that lasts longer than 4 hours, just start Googling Hillary Rodham Clinton.
There you go. And you got it.
Oh, Hillary Rodham Clinton having a breakdown because some of them faces that she makes when they like, that'll put your Peter on fucking check for sure.
Yeah, they belong in jail. They just sorry.
Yeah,
it was their candidate. And the Russians didn't hack my brain and tell me who to vote for when I was walking into the voting booth. No. So this whole Russian thing is completely ridiculous because I felt just like millions of other deplorables that Trump really wasn't a politician. He was just kind of using the Republican platform to get to the presidency.
And you know why? Because that's the only platform he could have used because it's a two-party fucking system.
Exactly. That was his best chance, his only chance to get to the presidency. And he his message connected with millions and millions of voters. And
I think for voters like me, I just wanted a shakeup. I didn't, you get sick of the same old fucking politicians with their lies and their bullshit.
Yeah. And here Trump, like they showed video of when Trump declared Jerusalem the capital of Israel. Well, it's been the capital for 3,000 fucking years.
No. Wait.
They showed Clinton promising to do it. They showed Bush promising to do it. They showed Obama promising to do it. And then when Trump said it, now he did it.
Came fucking glued. I saw some outrage. They were like, he made it the capital of Jerusalem. And it's like, no, he just basically he recognizes it.
It would be
he recognizes their claim. He didn't just do it. You know what I mean?
It would be like Israel saying to the United States, no, we don't think D.C. is your capital. We think that it's Salem, Oregon.
Yeah.
That's the capital we recognize.
Yeah. Your capital's built on witch blood.
Yeah. Or your capital used to be in Philadelphia. That's the one we're going to recognize. I mean, it's ridiculous. This country for 3,000 years, that's been their capital. Boom.
And I always wondered,
what's the problem?
Why do we have Washington, D.C., the District of Columbia? Why can't we just put it in actual state? Because isn't it kind of its own protected little...
the founding fathers didn't want it that way.
Sovereign thing.
They sought out some
They
land
fucked up a little bit there because what is it now? It's just a cesspool of fucking douchery.
God, it's become the way it has. It really has.
Douchery. D.C. Douchery. Yeah. Washington douchery.
The District of Corruption.
Jesus Christ. Right? Like I said the last time we were together, I was like, I would, I'll try to get into politics and, get my head in it. I'm like, no, because eventually someone is going to entice me. I know it. It happens to everyone. You can't be fucking pure 24/7. And I think that's why term limits. You can do your job for so long and then get the fuck out, man.
What's funny about that, though, is 85% of the American public is for term limits, yet you know what an election is? It is a term limit if you show up to vote. So when 85% of you are for term limits, yet only 17% show up in primaries, then... what can you say? But you have to shoulder at least some of the blame on the American people for putting up with it.
Exactly.
Most 85% don't vote, but 85% are in favor of term limits. An election can be a term limit if you show up and vote their ass out of office.
That's true. Get the fuck up, you lazy bastards.
Do a little bit of research. Don't believe these clickbait articles you see on Facebook. Get to a reputable news source and find out the truth, and then vote accordingly, for crying out loud.
I feel like I'm only on Facebook now to see to see the false. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like you definitely cannot believe everything you see on the internet. You have to do your research. You have to.
Some of it,
otherwise you come off sounding like a stupid douche, which I've done on this show in the past. Mm-hmm. But yeah, if Facebook, I swear, they post something or they endorse something, go research it because fuck. We know where the founder.
Folks, what you do is look at the bottom of the article
really
in the tiny little.
New Jamie brought this in. Try this.
What is it?
Drink off of I don't know wherever her lips aren't.
What side are you? I don't want your cooties.
Wow.
Ooh, right.
It's a little whiskey and water or something, right?
No, it's. I'm gonna guess a little Crown and apple juice.
7-Up. Is that what it is?
Crown and apple juice. Yeah.
Delicious. Good deal.
Apple Crown is pretty tasty, but just regular Crown with some apple juice, fucking cocktail.
Right on.
Get an apple wedge in there. Anyway, we were talking about some shit.
So, well, a few more of those, and we'll be pole dancing.
I don't know why whoever's listening and not watching, I just flipped the camera off. I have no idea. Pole dancing finger.
That was.
I have no idea where that came from.
Fuck the Czechoslovakians. We're Poles.
Yeah.
Told you. I don't know what the fuck that means.
Yeah. I don't know if we want to advertise that we're Pole.
Czechoslovakian?
People are like,
or
yeah,
Polish.
They're really Poles, those dicks.
Are Poles assholes? I don't know. I've never met a Polish person. Have you ever met anybody from Poland?
Actually, technically, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know if they're technically from Poland. I know that their family history is Polish. My ex, yeah.
We made fun of, like, we had Polak jokes as a kid and stuff, but I don't think I've ever met anybody from Poland, so I don't really know what they're like.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah. Polak jokes. Actually, Polacks have the best Polak jokes ever. Okay. Because they live it.
Don't get into a joke on it because they'll beat you with experience.
You'll be like, hey, how many Polacks does it take to change a light bulb? And they'll be like, this one time my uncle came over. And then it's like, oh, no, it's supposed to be a joke. Don't tell me a true story about changing a light bulb in your fucking...
and your uncle... Jamie doesn't know Uncle Shh.
New Jamie
does not know Uncle Shh. So.
Yeah, well, I think she listened to the show last week. She didn't actually sit in with... Or not last week, but the week before. But she didn't actually sit in with us.
Right.
You have that uncle that... You wake up to and he's behind you. That's where it came from. Because on Thanksgiving, I had to play.
You were the drunk uncle.
I had to play drunk uncle because I didn't have my brother here to be drunk uncle. So I had to be drunk uncle and dad and all this other shit. Yeah, we already talked about that. So hey,
Mi familia. Let's
see.
Family.
Fuck, we ran the gamut this evening, my friend. Yeah, I think it's time to get fucked up.
It's been an interesting show. So,
give a couple shout outs. I'd like to give a shout out to Alaskan Fighting Championship, AFC Sarah, fucking kicking ass. They'll be back in January. They're on the holiday break, I think. She's out of state. She's out of state adventuring. I know she is. I saw her on some Snapchat stuff earlier. So the next event, AFC 136, will be January 17th, 2018. Can we talk about that?
I don't know. Let's get some tickets.
2018.
That's almost here.
Good Lord.
I don't do shit for New Year's these days. You know? Do you guys do anything? I mean, it's...
Yeah, we normally...
Do you go out? You fireworks? I mean, what do you
Thanks,
do?
New Jamie. Yeah, we normally launch fireworks like right out the fucking front door. We don't give a shit. Because there's actually a guy over in the neighborhood behind us that has a huge... He has a huge show every year, and yeah, we'll go out and spend $2-3. Well, I don't know about this year. We broke, but in the past we've spent a couple $100, and we'll get a kit, and then you'll sit over here in the thing and just everybody loves it. I actually have a video somewhere. I lit off it was like a multiple sky show thing, and I lit it and walked away. But I wasn't walking away fast enough, and I was videoing. I'm like, "Oh yeah, fucking happy 4th of July!" And this fucking flaming ball goes right by my face in the video, and I'm all, "Holy shit!" And I ducked down. I did the fucking army dump and crawl, and looked back, and it's just fucking chaos behind me. It was a great video.
Roman candle.
I'll have to find that and fucking post it on the Regular Face Facebook because it scared the shit out of me because I'm like, "Oh fuck!" I almost died.
Kids, get your fireworks and alcohol now.
That's right. Yes. Stock up. Don't play around.
We're crying out loud. And this time we want some good videos. I mean, we if you're not fucking yourself up, we don't want to see it.
Exactly. Give it to them. Yeah, post up, comments, things like that.
Right.
I like to
stuff Roman candles up your behinds and face each other. Well,
10 paces. Roman candles at 10 paces, but they have to be in your butt crack.
Turn around and face each other. Yeah.
Break face challenge right there.
Back to back, we faced each other.
Roman candles at 10 paces, but they have to be in your butt crack.
Yep. Fired from your butt crack. And
Don't do that.
Now,
Don't do that at all.
your mic isn't on there, New Jamie. You have to come over here.
New Jamie says don't do that.
New Jamie says no. Now, If we're gonna ask people to do that, would you would you be willing to shoot a video of Roman candles at 10 paces?
Absolutely, I will shoot the video, but not.
And I'm not saying jam a Roman candle up your pucker hole. I'm just saying maybe just kind of rest it on the waistband and maybe it's just touching the butt crack and you can hold it with your hand. Maybe
how would you get fire? Straight at your enemy if it's not up your butt crack and you're bent over.
Well, this is the beauty of it.
I'm trying to picture that. How would the angle of the butt crack be? How would you have to?
It's just going to be it's a scientific experiment that we're going to have to just throw out there.
Yeah,
the fucking rocket. The Roman candle.
The rocket's red
butt crack at 10 paces challenge. We issue it right now.
The big Saint Bernard penis
for the upcoming. What?
Where'd that come from?
I want to celebrate New Year's. You're talking about Saint Bernard penis.
Your red rocket. The rocket's red glare.
Is that his penis or a thing of lipstick? I'm confused.
You want to kneel on that, Kaepernick? I know you do.
So for our second shout out, Capo's Alaskan beard oil,
Brokeback Mountain.
Oh my God! For great products made here in Alaska. Great dude. Go to caposbeardoil.com. Check him out. He's also on Facebook. Capo's Beard Oil. Check us out. Breakface AK. Deep breath. Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, Twitter.
Like, share, comment.
I have a website. We do have a website.
Mm-hmm.
I'm using Wix. It's free, so it's breakfaceak.mywixsite.breakfaceak. I don't know. It go to fucking our Facebook. It's on there too. So yeah, we're all over the place. Check us out. Leave some comments. Let us know how we're doing. And we love hate comments. Fucking hate mail. Bring it, motherfucker. I got pent up aggression. I want to read your hate mail and hate you back. And then maybe we'll be friends.
We'll have a violent thread exchange on Facebook,
Yeah,
we'll call each other names and threatening your mom and stuff.
That's how you fight it out in this new age, right? You just sit behind a computer screen and, your mom sets balls. And you're like, oh, your mom licks balls. And I just said that. Well, let's meet up and fight. And then, that never happens.
No, they never do meet.
Why can't we go back to the schoolyard days? Did you just talk shit about me? Yes, I did. Let's go duke it out. Because what happened? You fought that fucking guy. Either you won, you lost. Next thing you know, you're drinking beers with him and you're your best friend.
Yep.
So,
pretty much.
This fighting through computer shit. If you're going to fight with us because we welcome it and we think it's fun and we love you. And
we'll kick you in the face.
Yeah, we can do that.
So there you go.
There you go. Breakface, Titty and Steve. Boom.